Hey, what's up guys? I just woke up and I'm gonna be doing my video, I guess you could say, quite a bit differently. I mean, I figured it's a new month, or it's at least the beginning of a new month, and I might as well do things a little bit differently. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the light for you guys. Okay. Now it's a little bit too bright, I think. But, yeah, I just woke up, as you could probably tell. And first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to repost some ads because it's Thursday and I posted my ads on Tuesday instead of Monday like I usually do. And after that, what else was I going to do? After that, I need to go ahead and upload technically yesterday's vlog because, well, yeah. And so, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get some food because I'm hungry and I just woke up and I don't even know if I end up going back to sleep or not. Probably not. But, oh yeah, and after that, I'm going to go ahead and watch it, check up on the newest episodes of Naruto Shippuden and see where they are right now. So, I guess I'll see you guys in a few. Hey guys, I just got back upstairs and I just got some Kool-Aid and I got some food cooking right now. And I smell some coffee. I knew I smelled some coffee the second I woke up. And I'm not sure if I want to attempt to have any just because I'm pretty sure it's someone else's and they bought it specifically for them because after all they put their name on the box of the beans or whatever for the coffee. And I'm kind of tempted to have it. I would usually have some cappuccino, but we're pretty much ran out and we're also running out of green tea, which those are the two things that I get when everyone else is usually having coffee and other things. But at least I got some Kool-Aid and, well, I'm just trying to stay healthy. And I'm about to go ahead and check on things like, you know, comments or messages and all that kind of stuff. And I guess I'll see you guys in a few. By the way, guys, sorry if the volume or the audio is terrible because I'm used to having my ceiling fan running all the time, and let's just say this is going to be my first time to really try to clean up the audio as much as possible. Or at least, you know, within a decent amount of time, even if it ends up being longer than usual. But for the vlog for yesterday, it looks like it's at 22 minutes remaining and 55%. Okay, I was about to say, where's the percentage? And I just subscribed to another vlogger. I'm surprised I didn't subscribe to him before, which really surprises me. And I just don't know why I didn't. But at least, you know, he was on the What to Watch page, which, as much as some people may hate that page, I actually do like it sometimes. Especially when you sometimes forget to subscribe to someone, which makes me feel terrible when I forget that stuff. Go ahead and check on the inbox on the gaming channel. Nothing much. Check on the videos. Yesterday's videos, it is at 11 views, 2 likes, and 1 comment. And I've noticed, like, some of the videos have been getting more views in general. They've been getting to the point where, you know, my videos will get, like, around 100 views within just a week or a few days or something like that. Most recent video, other than the one from yesterday, got 84 views. The one before that, oh, okay, 25. It was at 20 before, 19 the day before. And there's 101, 61, 31, well, that's a product unboxing, so that's more understandable. 122. And I forgot to tell you guys yesterday on yesterday's vlog, but as far as monthly views, we have pretty much hit just about 3,700. So 3,600 was the highest that we hit before, and we kept on getting right around 3,600 to like 3,595. There was 3,588, and there was about 2 of them, one of them that was above 3,600, and then those 2 that were just barely below, and then it went above 3,600 again, and then we're about to hit 3,700 within a day. It's like, wow, you know, things are just getting crazy. And as far as subscribers, let me see. Yep, at 194, so very close to hitting that 200 mark. I'm going to have to do something special about that. And, oh, that was a video I uploaded yesterday. I was about to say, what the heck is that? Nothing too much going on Twitter, and thought I was gonna say something else, but yeah. So I guess I'll talk to you guys back in a few. Hey guys, I just got the food and I've had a couple of. I'm having fries and chicken nuggets. I know it's strange to have that in the morning, but hey, it's okay. I mean, let's just say certain types of foods I might not be in the mood for every single morning usually, and we have the tendency to run out of milk very quickly. And I think we're almost running out of cereal, which I would normally have. But I really like these chicken nuggets. They were, I guess you could say, more expensive brand. You know, they were in a fancy bag and everything, and you only got a small quantity for what you paid for. But they're really good. You know, they cooked very well. You don't have to cook them for as long as other brands usually. And they turn out very, very crispy. But something about the taste itself, the way they taste, isn't quite the way I usually like chicken nuggets. And there's different types of meats, of course, and some of them are cooked differently. some chickens, I didn't know if you guys knew this or not, but some chickens, when they're, alive and everything, they actually inject steroids in the chicken's food, so that way when, they eat it and everything like that, they will grow, and they will turn out much bigger and everything. And so that way that they could overall, when they cook the chicken and kill it and everything like that, they could actually make a larger quantity, bigger amount of food actually. But I hope this is not the case, especially since this is more expensive, so I would hope to not be paying just for some company that's being cheap, and not giving us a pure chicken. But they say, of course, the steroids and everything gets cooked, while they're being cooked and everything like that, it disappears, but you know it's still there. And it does leave some sort of a different kind of taste behind usually. But the chicken's still good overall, most definitely, compared to other chickens I've ever had. Usually they're definitely not this crispy. And I really like these fries. They're really, really small and thin. But as a slight downfall, they don't need to be cooked as long, which is a good thing, bad thing. Bad thing, because if you have a habit of cooking french fries for like 20, 22 plus minutes or something like that, you might end up burning them. I did most certainly burn some of them, and yeah, that really sucks. But not even half of them or anything like that, so it wasn't such a large amount. And the vlog for yesterday, it's done uploading, but it's not done processing, so it's not exactly up yet. And that really sucks, but that takes a while, and yeah. And I did check on Naruto, and it looked like there is an episode for today. I need to catch up because the episode from a couple of weeks ago, I haven't watched that yet. And there's also 2 episodes that were uploaded last week, but that was because they're fillers. But I'm probably not going to watch them, or at least not do a review over them. I might watch them, but I'm not sure I'm going to do a review. But I'm going to go ahead and do a review for the episode from a couple weeks ago, and try to do today's as soon as possible so that I could get caught up on the episodes, and don't start falling behind like I am on Attack on Titan. But other than that, I'm just going to go ahead and look around and see if there's anything, worth talking about on the main channel, and yeah. Hey, what's up guys? I just got done checking on a bunch of things and watching a bunch of YouTube videos and just getting caught up on things and seeing what's going on the internet and everything. And let's just say right now I'm probably about to go ahead and do something I've been meaning to do quite a while. I feel very terrible. But let's just say I've been lucky enough that someone's been patient with me, which is awesome compared to the last person. And there's something I pretty much need to do, and that is, since some of you guys know what I do, it has to do with this, Sorry if it's very, very messy, but yeah, there's the Xbox 360 right there. Luckily, this is not going to be nowhere near as hard to repair, or hasn't been, compared to the last system, because the last system was an original Xbox 360. And there's a lot of things about it that just really make it much harder to actually repair. Now, the older Xbox 360s, they don't have a big, massive, squared heatsink like this. They have one that's rectangular, and it's thinner. And it's not nearly as durable as this. Like, this is like a freaking CPU heatsink you see on desktops. This is like how strong this is in comparison. But the heatsink that was right here was much smaller, and there was not an external one. This actually goes to the heatsink that's underneath the disk drive, just right underneath there. And the heatsink underneath there is actually pretty slim. And on the original Xbox 360, it is much thicker, the one that's underneath there. And it doesn't have this. And it gets to the point that sometimes it's so close to the actual disk drive because it's thicker than this one, underneath. The problem is that it actually has at some point on some Xboxes actually had made like lines and burnt marks on the bottom side of the disk drive. So it's really, really bad. The heat in there underneath is very, very trapped because it's so massive and thick, and because it's, it has 2 GPU chips, it has so much heat output going, to that little bitty thing, it's not very thick and massive like this. It's nowhere near as thick as this. And because of that, and because it doesn't have an external heatsink with a heat pipe right there, it makes it much harder for the heat to be able to exhaust, and because it's so thick and trapped, it's just so much heat being built up in that little spot, and it is so trapped. And that's why I like the better these Xbox 360s, because this is much more massive, this is bigger, so it's great for that. And it's slimmer underneath there, so the heat could actually escape more. And right here, they have this, so it could actually go to more than just one place. And I'm about to go ahead and actually do something that most of you guys probably would never do. And that is to pretty much... but have it fall down. And I'm about to pretty much, mod the crap out of this system, just to give it, the best cooling possible, so this thing can be cooled down as much as possible, and possibly pretty much last many, many good years to come. And I'll give you guys a great example. This system, except the disk drive, I did that was stupid. That was only so then I could pretty much like take the disk drive, like the lid part off, so then I could actually be able to play games on multiple Xboxes. Because when I used to have 5 Xbox 360s, the main problem was I didn't want to buy 5 copies of every game I played. So instead, install the game on the hard drive, which you might not be able to see, and then just when it's done reading from the disk drive, just lift this thing up, take it out, and put it in the next system, and just keep on doing that. So you can see there's one fan right here. It's supposed to have 2, but let's say that one died out. But there's another fan that's right there. So there's one that's cooling down pretty much this heatsink. And there's another fan right there. And I cut a hole right here. So then that way, I can suck out the heat in case it has trouble going all the way to the back and get blown out the back. And I put that divider there. So then it doesn't just keep on exhausting heat right here. Just have it sucked in through the fans right here and right here. Because that would only make the heat just keep on going in and out, and it would just make things so much worse overall. So that's why I do things the way I do, and, well, I guess you guys will see pretty much what the end results will be. Hey guys, anyways, I just got done working on this Xbox 360, and it took quite a while just because cutting through the plastic takes a very long time, and then I have to like smooth it out, do things to make it more straight and everything. And I will say that I slightly did mess up just a little bit. I wish I had some sort of blueprints or something I could use to trace it, and I could actually write down all of the, and trace out on a system, so then that way I could get exactly right where I'm going to cut. But, I'm not sure if you could see, but yeah, you can see there's a little bit of an extra space over there. But I did get this really definitely covered, and it could have went a little bit more over here. So I'm going to try to measure and basically try to figure out exactly where I need it, to be cut off. Because it needs to, this one right here, needs to be put over just a little bit, but just a nudge. I'm thinking probably like right there. Just a nudge, so then this way it can, get that, because this goes outwards a bit more than that. But other than that, it's working out well. I just got done playing some Guitar Hero 3, and the system's working great. It hasn't had a single red ring of death for the last, like, dozen times, it seems like, since I started it. And I just keep on randomly starting it, because if it gets red ring of death even once, and that's just like, I need to work on it. Or sometimes it's just, things need to set in place, and it needs to just get warmed up, so then, it'll just get used to it. But other than that, it's working perfectly fine. I mean, it's so silent. I used to actually use plastic glue around these little parts, but the only problem is that I think it made these fans actually quite loud, and it made them rattle and sound like they were shaking and vibrating or something. But since I'm using super glue, it's actually just staying put, and as long as you just hold down on it when it's drying, it makes it very, very quiet, where it doesn't have any vibration noises like they normally do. So it's doing well, and I just got a call from another customer. He wants me to work on his Xbox 360 Slim. He got a disk rating problem. So it looks like things are going good. I'm probably going to just do a couple more tests on the system just to make sure it works right. And then I'll call the customer and tell him that his system's done and it's ready for him to come pick it up. Hey guys, right when I was about to watch some anime, my computer decided to crash. I know I had to do with some NVIDIA drivers because it kept on saying, NVIDIA drivers crashed. And then it started working a little bit, and then after a while, it just kept on having the NVIDIA drivers crash for whatever reason. I don't know why. But it happened, and the computer crashed completely. And at least this time, I did not really lose anything. That was just really, really sucked to lose or something. So at least it wasn't nearly as bad as it could have been. Because I really do hate it when sometimes, there's some things I'm going to resume or go back to later, check on. Maybe some pages I'm going to refresh and update and check and, see how things are changing and stuff. And yeah, that's just what happens. And, well, hopefully now, I'm actually going to go ahead and watch some anime.